All right. Since we are live, let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. We here to talk a little boxing in the AM. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 78 Sports TV is live, you dig? Yes, sir. Let's scroll up and see who we got in the building. Gabe Moore is in the building. Dale Reeve, what's happening with it? He say, salute OG, my job upgraded the Wi-Fi. We can't even watch YouTube video. Oh, wow. Man, that's crazy. Jalen Hudson in the building. CT Fat Boy Big Chief. D Fresh 94. We got Insane. Now, why do YouTube keep doing this with the ads and stuff, man? They keep changing it from people regular name to ads. Like, this is man, who do you got working for YouTube right now? Seriously, leave stuff alone, bro. What is y'all doing, man? Just constantly, every day it's a new tweak they keep adding. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why you keep messing with stuff? Y'all done changed the YouTube pages up to what people can't find your videos. Just for y'all to know, listen, man. If you support my channel, you're trying to see my videos because I know you're not getting notifications how y'all supposed to be. So when you go to my page, when you click on my name, go to my page, they got a section called videos, right? Those are my videos that are not live streams, okay, and not shorts, right? So click on videos to see what I uploaded that day. You want to see what shorts I uploaded? Click on the shorts. You got to click on live, the live streams to see what my live shows like this. I know it's complicated and I know it's ridiculous, but they just making stuff harder for no reason on YouTube, man. Just goofiness. Let me see what we got here. My brother's keeper in the building. Boxiana, what's happening with it? Boxiana the Menace in the building. We got my brother Joe Towns, the Big Joe, coming through here. Standing on LDBC business, you dig? Jared Green is in the building. What's happening with it, homie? Keon, True Story. Man, I wish I could just see our real names, bro. This is so bad, man. YouTube, slip the jab. What's happening with it? OG Sean the Don. Escobar. Salute. Salute to everybody in the business. My brother Will Sinclair, Dre the Boxer, Merv 15. Shout out to everybody in the building. I can't read all y'all. What's up, Sister Shaquilla Fields? Shout out to everybody in the building. Appreciate y'all for joining me. Get them lights all the way up, ladies and gents. Get the lights all the way up. What's up, the Sensei Stormy B, man? CJ Robinson, everybody in here. Salute. Nino Brown. What's happening? My goodness gracious, man. Oh, my goodness. Let me turn my phone off, bro. I swear, people just wait till I go live and start messing with me. Leave me alone, man. My God. All right, but anyway, young Dev, man. Young Devin Haney, man, looks to be in phenomenal shape. Absolute phenomenal shape coming into this fight next month. You know what I'm saying? With young Brian Norman Jr. You know what I'm saying? Dev is moving up in weight to 147, a full-fledged 147, and he coming in here to take the throne. You know what I'm saying? He's going after the biggest and the baddest at 147. He didn't fight Mario Barrios like he could have. You know what I'm saying? I know y'all, I know y'all is y'all want to go with this fake narrative that Devin and Bill didn't really want this fight and all this kind of cap. But in reality, they wanted this fight and they sought after Brian Norman Jr. and they taking this fight seriously. You see, Bill and Dev have been basically radio silent. See what I'm saying? They've been radio silent. They've been training, locked in, getting ready to put in some serious work. You know what I'm saying? Getting ready to put in some serious work. What's up, Bastian? She say, I still hate the old church ringtone. Yeah, I need that ringtone though. I need that ringtone so I can that's so I can get my attention. See, and I know that's my phone because nobody got that nobody has that ringtone. See what I'm saying? So when I'm in the store, I know it's my phone. What's up with Supreme Beast? No, I'm saying I ain't even been on Instagram today. I'm gonna go check it out though. I'm gonna check it out. What's happening with the J Good? So anyway, I seen a video on IKEA TV. I seen Bill was going off on Tim Bradley. So Tim Bradley been out here, you know what I'm saying, Mr. Butter Biscuit himself. Tim Bradley been out here going back and forth trying to play both sides, and 1 minute Haney, man, Haney gonna need more than that. Man, Haney ain't gonna be able to. Man, hold on, let me change my picture when I'm doing Tim Bradley. Let me change the picture to this. Man, Haney, I'm telling you right now, man, Haney gonna need more. Haney gonna need more. He ain't gonna be able to just jab. I'm gonna tell you something, man. Haney, man, let me tell you, man, y'all better, man, Haney ain't gonna be able to look, man. Haney, come on, man. Come on, Haney. Man, Haney soft, man, because I'm gonna tell you, man, I'm gonna tell you, man, Haney ain't gonna be able to Haney ain't gonna be able to just do that stuff he be doing to these other guys. He ain't gonna be able to do it. Brian Norman got that power. Man, let me tell you, man, look, man, Haney, man, come on, man. Haney ain't gonna, man, look. Bill needs to relax, man. I'm not hating him, man. Bill needs to relax. Cause I'm not hating on him. Man, look, I'm just giving my opinion. Man, look, I'm giving, man. That's Tim Bradley. But now, then if you watch another one, Tim Bradley live streams, he on there talking about Brian Norman, talking Brian Norman is in trouble. Man, Brian Norman in trouble. Man, let me tell you something. Man, Brian Norman, he ain't never fought a black fighter like Haney. He ain't never, man, Haney gonna be moving. Haney gonna be circling, man. Haney gonna be circling the ring. Brian Norman, he used to fighting the Mexicans, man. And y'all better, man, I'm telling you, man. I be saying man a lot because I don't got nothing else to say, man. So regardless, Tim Bradley's trying to say enough to please everybody, right? He's trying to say what he can say to please everybody. You know what I mean? What's up, BVO? What's happening with it? Man, I can't even. I hate to say y'all names, bro, because they got y'all names so messed up right now that with these ads that I don't even know who's who. Really. Yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to Stormy B Man Kung Fu channel right there. Go ahead and sub to it. Right here. Make sure y'all go check it out, man. There's good stuff over there. But anyway, I seen Bill going off on Tim Bradley because Tim Bradley, like a lot of people, are trying to say that like Devin Haney soft or something because for filing the lawsuit. First and foremost, I keep trying to tell y'all this, but it's like people don't want to accept the truth, fam. Like Bill said it correctly. Listen, Devin Haney got cheated by Ryan Garcia, okay? He got cheated with the weight. Then Ryan Garcia cheated with the PEDs, right? And then once he popped dirty, the New York State Athletic Commission found they awarded damages. They took $1 million from Ryan Garcia's purse and gave it to Golden Boy, the promoter. Bill and Devin said, wait a minute, we the ones that got cheated. If there's any damages that are going to be awarded, we need to get broke off with that. And that's common sense. So for anybody to come out here and say, oh, Devin soft, he's suing. Like, what is wrong with y'all dudes, bro? Seriously. What is wrong with y'all? This is common sense. But y'all like these little ridiculous narratives. Y'all like these ridiculous narratives. It's just not true. Then they keep making up stuff. Devin suing DAZN. Yeah, you heard about this? Devin suing DAZN because DAZN got the fight with him and Ryan up there. Fact, it's all lies, bro. Y'all just literally make stuff up, fam. But anyway, let's just stick to this. So y'all smash the like button, get them lights all the way up. So with Devin striving for greatness, doing what great fighters do. He moving up to 147 and he tackling the best guy at 147. Anybody want to dispute that Brian Norman is the best guy at 147 that we know of? Anybody want to dispute that in the chat? Because if you dispute that Brian Norman is the best guy at 147, I would like for you to say it now in the chat. Don't wait until Devin beat him and then come around talking about Brian Norman wasn't this and he wasn't that, and I always knew such and such from Italy. I always knew Italy. He was the best one, and Devin ain't gonna fight him. And don't move the goalposts. Do y'all agree that Brian Norman? Press 1 if you think Brian Norman is the best at 147. Press 1. If Brian Norman is the best at 147, if you believe that, press 1, please. Okay, so y'all agree Brian Norman is the best at 140. That's all I'm saying. I just don't want nobody switching up after the fight. You know what I'm saying? If Devin go in here and do what I think he gonna do, and then he go in here and he style and profile, you know what I'm saying, to put on a great demonstration down, I don't want to hear no mess. You know what I'm saying? Slip the jab, say Boots. Say after Boots ran, Boots got up out of there. Yeah, Boots put on his walking boots and got up out of there. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's the thing, man. I like Boots, man. I really do. I like Jerron Boots Anderson. I've been supporting him for a long time, especially as far as his. I think he has a bright future. He's very talented. Boots is that dude. You know what I'm saying? But my thing is, Boots has been moving funny to me. He's been moving funny to me, okay? I'm not trying to drag him. Just because I'm critical of him don't mean I can't stand him. Y'all got to get over that. And speaking of that, while we on the topic, okay? While we on the topic, let me cook on this. Listen, those of y'all who've been on my page and who have been supporting me for years and watching my videos consistently for years, not you people who come peeking in every once in a while, once a month, you peek in on my channel. Whenever you see somebody like LeBron James' name in the title or something, I'm talking about the people who really rock with your boy. Y'all know that Terence Bud Crawford has been my number 1 pound-for-pound fighter since beating Julius Ndongo at 140 pounds. You also know that it was 78 Sports TV that got the ball rolling for Terence Crawford to even be able to fight Julius Ndongo, because the IBF wanted Terence Crawford to fight somebody else or whatever. And I called Daryl Peoples of the IBF. I think I recorded it and did the video and asked him and told him, well, the fans want to see Undisputed. Nobody cares about this other little trash fight. We want to see Crawford. Yeah, Lipinets. So we want to see Crawford fight Julius Ndongo for Undisputed. He agreed. All the brothers and sisters of the mighty LDBC follow suit. They called the IBF, and we got Terence Crawford a chance to fight for Undisputed. Now, this fact is lost in history, but it's on video. We did that, okay? It was us. Other channels try to take credit. It was right here, okay? We did that, right? I was the only person on YouTube interviewing Daryl Peoples on a consistent basis at that time. Nobody else, other people. I'm not taking no shots at nobody. I'm just saying a lot of stuff I did and try and put out there, people try to piggyback off of and act like they did it, and they didn't. Okay, so anyway, so the LDBC is the reason why Terence Crawford got an opportunity to fight for Undisputed at 140. He has been my number 1 pound-for-pound fighter all those years, okay, consistently. Now, I told people I didn't know if Terence Crawford moving to 147 if he could beat everybody. I thought maybe he could beat Keith Thurman. I thought he could beat Kell Brook. I was not sure he could beat Earl Spence or Showtime Sean Porter. Right? Terence Crawford proved me wrong. He beat both of them convincingly. Okay? Somehow, Terence Crawford D-Riders coming in my comment section telling me about time you give Crawford his props, about time you bend the knee, about time you LDBC do. What are you talking about? What are you talking about, you idiots? Just because somebody picks Earl Spence to beat Terence Crawford don't mean they hate Terence Crawford or they're against Crawford. This is what you do. You childish, immature chipmunks don't understand. If somebody picks somebody else to win a fight, why are you taking so personal that y'all was against 78? Keep it real. You was against Bud. What do you mean I was against Bud? Because I thought Earl would beat him? That's me being against him? I can't stand you dudes, bro. Y'all overly emotional. I understand now why more and more women are becoming lesbians. I really do. They might as well be with a chick. You dudes are pathetic. You wear your heart on your sleeve. All you do is cry, whine constantly. I can't even do a video and mention Terence Crawford without somebody coming in the chat. Man, you was against Bud. No, I wasn't. I thought Earl would beat him. How is that against him? You're a bunch of goofballs. You sensitive. All you understand is Crips and Bloods, Republican and Democrat, East versus West, up versus down. It's all you understand. Y'all are simple-minded. And I can't stand you dudes, bro. Seriously. And then some goofy said to me yesterday, when I talked about Shakur Stevenson, y'all heard what Shakur did, right? Y'all heard what Shakur did, right? Shakur Stevenson is now preparing to spar with what's the boy, Jake Paul. Shakur Stevenson is preparing to spar with Jake Paul because Jake Paul is fighting Gervonta Tank Davis. He needs a southpaw, small guy, blah, blah, blah. So Shakur is let me put this on the screen, what Shakur said. I did a video about it yesterday, but YouTube didn't share it with nobody, so whatever. Typical stuff on YouTube. Another day. Just another day living in the hood. Just another day around the way. Feel good today. Oh, wait. That's when Queen Latifah was Queen Latifah, boy. All right, now look. Shakur says he responds to Jake Paul talking about sparring him. He talking about fire. Get a chance to pick a great business mind, brain, and help give some game in the process. I'm down. Then he talking about some look, they be mad at me every day. Shakur, you a thirst bucket, bro. Straight up. You a thirst bucket, bro. Shout out to my brother Cali. What's happening with Cali? He said, I can vouch for 78 because I and 78 was trying to stop the brothers from beefing over early. Absolutely, bro. People don't, bro. I don't get no credit for nothing, bro. Dudes just hear what they want to hear, fam. They hear what they want to hear, man. I'm a very tolerant person, bro. I'm totally fine with other people having a different opinion than me. I don't get bothered by that, bro. But people get mad at me because I'm tolerant. I got people in my chat who I will never agree with, but we cool. At least I think we cool. But some people are oh man, nah, like, bro, whatever, man. I don't demand people have to agree with me to be in my chat or something like that. As long as you ain't disrespecting me or disrespecting the crew, I don't have an issue with that, bro. But other people are intolerant of me. That's the problem. Let me see here. Shout out to the brother, Southside Boxing 601. My brother is in the super chat early with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. He said, I was one of the lonely Bud fans in the LDBC and never got offended by my brother picking EJ. He says, it's just boxing. I miss those boxing talks. Good times. Facts, bro. Facts, bro. Yeah, and I could, man, that stuff. I'm gonna come back to the Bud topic, but let me cook Shakur first. So Shakur is doing all of this stuff. Listen, bro, what you talking about? Tell Deontay to stop doing interviews with racists. Why don't you go tell him? Whoever is the racist is, why don't you email or send Deontay a text and tell him who the racist is? You know what I mean? I don't even know what you're talking about, bro. Coming up here, tell Deontay this. Shut up, bro. You go tell Deontay something. But anyway, Shakur Stevenson should not have put himself in this situation, in my opinion. Shakur Stevenson should have stayed out of it. How do you come out here and criticize Jake Paul? How do you criticize Gervonta Tank Davis for ducking you and avoiding a great competition, and then you turn around and follow that up by now you interjecting yourself in this trash fight? Yes, I know that the fight is a scam. I know it's a rigged fight and all that stuff. But let me tell you something. I think the fight is rigged for Tank Davis thinking he finna come up in this fight and play fiddle faddle with Jake Paul. Jake Paul coming in here to try to line up Tank. I'm telling you, he finna try to line Tank up. Whether he can do it or not is I don't know. But he finna try to line him up. But regardless of the fact, Shakur Stevenson should have stayed out of this situation. He should have stayed out of this. You know what I mean? Because now you just as much of a clown as Gervonta Tank Davis. But anyway, the reason why I bring this up is somebody came to my chat. Oh, now the LDBC got a problem with Shakur. Now y'all mad at Shakur. Oh my God, bro. Oh my goodness gracious, bro. This is hard, man. This is so hard dealing with these. I wish I could just. I swear, bro. I wish I could hit the Powerball, buy me some land out in the wilderness, and just have like 100 beautiful women stand out there with me and my family, man. And I can get away from all you primates. I never want to hear from you. I hate y'all, bro. It's just so disgusting listening to y'all. Oh, man, now y'all hate Shakur. What are you talking about? Why is everything so absolute with y'all, bro? Do y'all not understand you can give somebody props for being a great fighter and then totally disagree with something else that they do? Do y'all not understand that that's possible, right? I can think a woman is fine. Oh, man, she's fine. Oh, man, her attitude stank. That can happen, bro. Just because I think she's beautiful don't mean I want to marry her and she's the best. Man, you said she was beautiful. Now you say her breath stank. Man, that's impossible. I don't know if y'all are children on this YouTube or what, bro, but it's very hard coming on here. Listening to these weirdos, bro, it's extremely hard. What do you mean? Oh, now y'all hate Shakur. I've been cooking Shakur since Mary and Joseph had a son named Jesus. I've been cooking Shakur Stevenson. And I still respect his hands. I respect his boxing IQ, but Shakur moved like a sucker. To me, that's my opinion. That don't mean I hate the man or nothing like that. We talking boxing. What's wrong with y'all dudes? Unbelievable, man. The level of emotional dudes is on this internet is unbelievable, bro. Dudes hold grudges forever. My goodness gracious. But anyway, now back to Crawford before I get back to talking about with young Dev. Now, with the Crawford situation, I love Terence Crawford. Always, I honestly believe I like EJ more. What's wrong with that? Does that mean I'm a bad guy or something because I like Errol Spence more? I just related to EJ more. The stuff he stood for, what he was talking about, what's wrong with that? Oh, you hate him, Bud? No, I like Bud. Bud, my guy. What's wrong with y'all? Yeah, and that's another thing that irritated me too. And I'm gonna say this, and I don't care who get offended. You don't like it, say something about it then. All you part-time YouTubers, all you dudes and girls that be on YouTube once a year when it's a big fight, all you casuals, stop talking crazy, because when Terence Crawford beat Earl Spence, I was proud of Terence Crawford for him overcoming and proving everybody wrong, and in the fashion he beat. Now I was sad for EJ, of course, but I was proud of Terence Crawford. Two things can be true. A lot of you part-time YouTubers that ain't nobody seen since 1984, right? Y'all pop up out of nowhere talking, oh, Crawford beat Earl. Oh, ha ha ha. What's up with all these EJ fans? Oh, what's up with all you Spence fans? Who are you? You can't say nothing. Don't pop out when your guy win. You didn't have enough testicular fortitude to ride with him. When all this stuff, y'all, a lot of y'all Crawford fans is cowards. So-called Crawford fans. A lot of y'all cowards. A lot of y'all marks got bullied off of YouTube by Earl Spence fans because them Texas boys ran y'all off of YouTube. Them Texas boys was running around here with their chest pumped out and ran y'all off of YouTube. And then when Crawford won, y'all come back talking crazy, trying to take it out on me. Like I did something wrong. Man, get up out of here, old cowards. Running around here hiding under a rock. Like I said, the only people who stood in the pocket for Bud was the people in my chat. Southside Boxing 601, Cali Enigma, Drink More Water, a few other people. A lot of y'all ran and hid under rocks until the coast was clear and came back talking crazy. Man, get up here. Y'all got ran off of YouTube by some Texas people. Y'all still mad at Black Fight Fan to this day, scared. Shit, man, Black Fight Fan, and he was talking crazy. He was, well, why you didn't say something back? What you scared of? Like somebody gonna beat you up through the computer. Y'all's a bunch of cowards. Out here with that mess. Now we can't even, every time we talk boxing, here we hit, yeah, Woolbag, shout out to Woolbag. Woolbag stood in the pocket for Bud. And a few other people. Yeah, y'all got ran off the set. And now y'all so bitter and hurt that every time we talk boxing, here y'all go. EJ this, EJ that. Man, come on, bro. EJ was an undefeated, unified welterweight champion. He did what he was supposed to do. He fought Terence Crawford against the advice of his own team. He did what he was supposed to do. And y'all can't even just man, so what? People gonna get predictions right and wrong, fam. That happens in boxing, bro. Listen, when I'm right, when I'm wrong, one thing you can count on is 78 Sports TV going live after the fight. Show me one time I didn't do it. Show me one time I was wrong about a prediction and didn't go live immediately after the fight and take my lumps like a G. When did it happen? Never. You busters will disappear for 3-4 weeks. Can't nobody find you. Don't want to pay your debts, hiding out and everything. But then when you right, you showing up and everybody chat talking crazy. I'm here, win, lose, or draw, because I'm a rider. You know what I'm saying? If my brother Deontay Wilder lose, and it ain't no bigger Deontay Wilder fan than me. When he lose, where I'm at, right here. Holding back the hurt. But I still got to be here. You understand? When Devin Haney lost to Ryan Garcia and got cheated, I was toe up. I'm telling you, I was toe up. You don't listen. I would have hurt somebody after that fight. The demonic stuff I seen in that arena, black people cheering for Ryan, and boy, I was on some. I ain't felt like that since I was in the streets. I'm telling you, I had to get up out of there. I was messed up. Took me 2 weeks to recover from that one, because I was more mad at black people than the actual event. I was mad at black folks with the way black folks was running around here laughing and cutting these jigs. But regardless, I was here. And you dudes, man, don't be coming on my page trying to question me on how I get down. You understand? I'm riding till the wheels fall off. If I rock with you, I rock with you. You ain't gonna find a more loyal friend than 78. And once I say you my friend, which is a strong word, once I say I rock with you, then I rock with you. Can't nobody call me and tell me nothing bad about you. You got to show me yourself that you was a mark. You see what I'm saying? You got to show me that you a mark. And if you go back and look at everybody who got thrown out the LDBC, what happened? It wasn't 78 that just turned on them. No, people have been telling me for years, hey man, watch this dude. This dude funny style. Watch this dude. Nope. If I rock with you, I rock with you. You got to show me you a sucker. And every time, in every situation, those people showed the world they were suckers. So anyway, young Dev, what's up, Neat? Young Dev is preparing for battle. He's preparing for battle, and he's up against it. He's fighting. He's taking on the strongest challenge at 147 he can take, and that's Brian Norman. And he gonna beat him. Dev gonna beat Brian Norman. Not because Brian Norman Jr. sucker, no crazy stuff. He's a great fighter. I believe Devin has the better skill set. Devin has the experience. And I think that Brian Norman Jr. and his father are getting swept up by a lot of this attention. And I think this is a very intelligent move by Team Haney to lock in and let them sell the fight right now. Every time I look up, Brian Norman Sr. is on Mill City every day. Now, I don't know if he really on there every day or if Mill City chopping up the clips. I don't know. But every day he there. Every day. So he gonna have to make sure whatever they doing translate over to Brian Norman's training. Because I know one thing, they're putting in work. That boy in the lab. He in the lab. And he beating up sparring partners. He looking big. He looking strong. Healthy. He ain't gonna have to drain down all that weight. So this is gonna be something very, very interesting. Faquan is in the Cash App. I don't know why I keep saying Cash App. In the super chat, that super sticker. Thank you, good brother, with the 5-piece. Shout out to the brother Faquan. Salvador said Devin out here taking risks. Shouts out to the entire team. Hey, absolutely, they taking risks, bro. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. Like, bro, boxing fans don't appreciate. This is what I'm saying, man. Like, guys who out here trying to prove that they the best, man, and do everything that we supposed to be supporting as fans, man, fans don't even appreciate it, bro. They don't even appreciate it, bro. Fans don't appreciate it. Boxing fans is fickle, cowardly, turncoats, no loyalty. Ridiculous. Insane what's happening with it. G. McCall said, I got Devin winning by Masterclass performance, and the haters gonna be making all kinds of excuses. Yeah, that's what they always do when Devin wins. Just like when he beat Ramirez. I understand it if it wasn't the style you was hoping to see from Devin or something like that, but the fact that Devin has an arsenal and can fight in different styles depending on his opponent shows his ring IQ. He don't have to stand flat-footed. He's Devin like 25, 26 years old. What he got to stand flat-footed like Floyd for? You know what I'm saying? Floyd didn't stand flat-footed until he got in his mid-30s. Floyd used to move around on jokers, man. But anyway, yeah, this is the fight I'm looking for. This is a very, very important fight for Devin and for boxing. Because if Devin comes in here and do what I think he's going to do and he win this fight, then sky's the limit. At that point, he will be 3-division world champion, legitimately. And from there, he can start working on undisputed at 147. And that's what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I want to see Devin become undisputed, 2-time undisputed. And then he can do it at 147. It's going to be a beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Because who going to... Hold on one second. Let me see. Shout out to brother Faquan. Back in the super chat with that 5-piece. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the support, fam. Yes, sir. But Brian Norman is a good, strong young fighter. It's just he's not as skilled technically in boxing that Devin is. Devin has the more experience, and Devin has experience on the big stage. Devin has already been in there and has already fought against a cheater like Ryan Garcia, and he heard the crowd booing him and this, and that. He's already been under the lights and dealt with the most massive amount of pressure. He's already dealt with that, and he kept getting up. We don't know if Brian Norman Jr. Is going to be able to do that. You know what I'm saying? We don't know. You know what I mean? And I've been watching Brian Norman fights, man. I've been watching a lot of his fights and stuff like that, and just looking for little things. And I see some. I'm not gonna say nothing that I see on here, but I see some things that I feel confident that Devin's gonna beat him, because the one thing that a lot of them other opponents that Brian Norman Jr. has is that all of them guys will come forward, get in the pocket, bang away, and it was all guys bringing the fight for the most part to Brian Norman. And he got a chance to counter and to look for his uppercuts and hooks and stuff like that on the inside. Them guys fought stupid fights against Brian Norman Jr. Now, I don't know what he's expecting from Devin. But, Brian Norman, for him to beat Devin Haney, Brian Norman going to have to he's going to have to really put it together. He's going to have to time. His timing got to be impeccable. We know he got the power. That's not in question. But his timing going to have to be impeccable for Brian Norman to beat Devin. And Devin's going to have to fight the wrong fight. If Devin go up in here and start getting on the inside and banging away and fighting like he hitting the heavy bag with Brian Norman, then that's a horrible decision. Stormy B Man, the sensei, say Devin is one of the handful who has the drive to shoot for that type of achievement. Absolutely, and that's why I got nothing but love for the brother. You know what I'm saying? See, some people talk like that. Some people just different, bro. You can't break their spirit. Some people want greatness. Like Devin wants to be undisputed at 147. He was already undisputed at 135. He wanted to be undisputed at 147. Who else is thinking like that? Who else is thinking like that? Last time I talked to Deontay Wilder, I said, happy birthday. His birthday was the other day. Last time I talked to Wilder on the phone, you know what he was talking about? Undisputed. After everything he'd been through, this man's still talking about fighting the best and being the best. He ain't talking about, man, I'm just gonna make me some easy money and I'll shoot. You know me, I'm for whatever. Fight you some Liam Callums or something. This man talking about undisputed. Brandon Bay is in that super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. He says, just sending my thanks, bro. He says, you inspired me to get on YouTube. So excited for Haney versus Norman Jr. Yes, sir, brother Brandon Bay. Appreciate the love, family. Thank you for the support. Say Norman was dropped by Quentin Randall and got up and won that fight. Yeah. Shout out to Brian Norman. Hey, happy birthday, brother Focus Ball. He said you, Wilder, and Trick Nolte share birthday, and Sweet Tea birthday same day as well. And happy late birthday to brother Malik Scott. His birthday was earlier this month too. He said, do I think Wilder will ever get back in there with Fury? Feels like Haney Garcia cheap. Hey, I don't know if I'm allowed to say nothing yet, but I'll say this: Fury don't want that fight. Fury don't want the fight. Not right now. He don't. I'll say that. So do I think Haney can become the first billionaire grossing fighter in boxing? I hope so. I would love for that to happen. I ain't gonna say that's not possible. I would love for that to happen. If Devin Haney becomes a billionaire in boxing, I guarantee you I'm gonna be a millionaire. Somehow, some way. I'm gonna call Bill, like Bill, listen here, man. Listen, I don't know what you're gonna have to do. I gotta be the towel boy. My salary needs to be $1 million a year. I don't care what it is, but you know what I'm saying? So we rooting for that. What's up with my brother BFTB Boxing in the building? What's up, my brother Blue Blood Sports TV is in the building. What it do, family? Young Abel in the super chat with the 2 piece. Appreciate the love, Abel. He said thank you for the early B-Day present. Much love, OG. Yeah, no doubt, Abel. What's your favorite fragrance out of that, Abel? I sent Abel some about 5 fragrances yesterday, just like a little sample pack. See what it do, what the business is. Let me see here. So if Wilder ever fights Usyk, I think David Morrell would be a good sparring partner. Yeah, man. I just wish, man. Boxing, bro. It's life is tricky, bro. Because it's like, if we go back in time, bro, and if I had it my way, fam, you know, after Wilder fought Remains to Burn that second time, it was prime time action for Wilder versus Joshua, man. It was prime time ready, man. That was the height of that fight, and Eddie Hearn made sure the fight didn't happen. He ruined it, bro. I know people can make up a million excuses as to why it didn't happen, but whatever. I'm telling you what it was. Eddie didn't want to fight. He should have did it right then and there. It could have changed the course of boxing. See what I'm saying? It would have changed the course of boxing. We would have had either AJ or Wilder would have been undisputed heavyweight champion of the world. Either one of them. Tyson Fury wouldn't even be in the equation. But because Eddie Hearn and his tactics caused the resurrection of Tyson Fury. What's up with it? Coach Hudson in the building. What do, Coach? Oh, yeah, that's another thing, Abel. With them oils, man, listen, they strong. They last pretty much all day on you clothes. So just put like this. All you need is one swipe to the right shoulder, one swipe to the left shoulder. If you got a long sleeve shirt on, me personally, I just put it on my. I don't put it on my skin because my skin will break out. So I just put it on my. You know what I'm saying? No more than 4 swipes, man. You don't want to overdo it. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to overdo it because I got to tell Abel because Abel mess around and pour the whole bottle on him. Like, yeah, I'm killing it now. Don't do it. Just 4 swipes, man. That's all you need. Unless you finna get lucky with a young lady, then the secret is take the best oil, and this what you do, Abel. This free game. Just take it and put a dab in your belly button. That's it. Don't rub it. Just dab your belly button. Trust me, it's gonna work wonders. Gonna work wonders. Let me see here. So Abel's favorite fragrance is lavender. Jergens, y'all wow. Shout out to Faquan back in that super chat. Thank you, good brother. Appreciate the support. Village brother, what it do? He said, thankfully, the ones I use good on my skin. Yeah, they can be good on my skin if I put it like right on like a dab by my ear or something like that. You know what I mean? They good. But sometimes, depending on where you get the oils from, they'll break out. I can put it on my arm and stuff, you know what I'm saying? But too low, if I put it too low on my neck, I don't know. It just I can get like irritated or something. Freedom's March is in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, good brother. He says, what the hell we talking about 78? He says, would I walk in? No, just talking to Abel. Helping Abel get his fragrance game up. That's all. You say after AJ beat Klitschko is when he should have fought Wilder. Oh yeah, absolutely. That would have been perfect because Wilder was there. That's when I tried. That's when all of us in the LDBC started hyping the fight, building the fight up. Like, hey man, now we got the American heavyweight champion versus the British heavyweight champion. Woo woo. And then that's when a lot of guys from the UK started spazzing out. So, you're hating on AJ. You're hating on AJ. Like, hold up, bro. Y'all wanted to see the fight too. Now that AJ beat Klitschko and y'all feel like AJ is a star or something now y'all trying to act like Wilder ain't done nothing. I'm like, bro, come on, here we go with this nonsense, man. You're hating on AJ. AJ shouldn't fight Wilder. Coach Hudson in that super chat with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, Coach. He says Devin versus Norman is going to look like Floyd versus Floyd versus Corley. Chop. Okay. Salute to the general. God bless the mighty LDBC. Thank you, good brother. Man, Floyd versus Chop was a good fight. That was a good scrap. I'm with it. Definitely with it. Nino Brown say them AJ days were crazy. Facts, bro. That was nuts. Boxing was insane back in them days, man, on YouTube. Said Joshua called Wilder out, asked for 50 M's, and then ducked the offer. Yeah, facts, bro. I mean, we was all here. We all seen it. Wilder said, if they give me 50 million, I'll sign. AJ said, if they give me 50 million, I'll sign the contract the next day. And when Wilder heard that, they went and got with Al and them, they put together, I think, 60 million. Didn't they put together like 60 million for AJ guaranteed? And Eddie Hearn literally started crying about proof of funds. Well, I want to know how you got the money. Like, what? What are you talking about? Well, I want to know how they got the money, because if they're using AJ's name to get the money, it don't matter how they got the money. What are you talking about? The man said he'll take 50 million. Well, how they get the... This dude, Eddie Hearn, is just, I'm telling you, boy, the devil. The absolute devil. Born of a jackal. Damian Thorne is Eddie Hearn. I want to know how they got the money. I mean, some guy from Alabama says he has 50 million. And dude, you know who the hell Deontay Wilder is represented by. What are you talking about? How they get the money? And he went and lied to AJ. But, AJ, whatever, man. I like AJ, man, but he's slow, man. You know what I'm saying? I think AJ might be a good brother. He's just slow, man. He put too much faith. He like radio, man. He put too much faith in Edward Hearn. You know what I'm saying? He just let Eddie do whatever, you know what I'm saying? He let Eddie Hearn do whatever he want to do to him. Eddie take care of all the business. Eddie take care of all his business and he don't ask no questions. I remember when Wilder reached out to AJ behind the scenes and talked to him like a brother and said, hey, man, me and you, man, us together, that's going to be the biggest fight, man. Let's get this money, blah, blah, blah. And then AJ ran and told Eddie Hearn, Wilder reached out to me. Yeah, I don't want this guy reaching out to me. I want everything to go through you, muscle. And everything go through you, boss. It's crazy. I am Legend Boxing. What it do? Appreciate you, brother, in that super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation. Says salute to the LDBC family. Salute to you, good brother. Man, I gotta see you pull up, man. Pull up in New York next year, man. I am Legend, man. We missed you this year in Vegas, man. New York City gonna go down, bro. It's going down in New York City, man, next year. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah, buddy. It's going down next year in New York City. Y'all come on through. Stormy said, if you look at AJ's ears, you have you'll have your answer 78. Man, but no, AJ cool though. He just slow, man. He just I like AJ. He put too much faith in them people. That's all. He don't know no better, man. Put too much faith in them people, I sympathize with him a little bit because you only as conscious as your education. You know what I'm saying? People can criticize. We can criticize all these guys, man, but if you ain't never been educated on certain things, bro, then it is what it is. Like, look at Taco Hat. Taco Hat. Somebody sent me a video on Instagram, a clip of Taco Hat, right? And I know y'all like, man, why you always talking about Taco Hat? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? Later for Taco Hat. Now, Taco Hat say, somebody sent me a clip, but this dude was talking about listen, man, you can't make this up. Talk about jig time. This man said, hold on, let me change this picture. So I'm talking about Taco Hat. Let me change this picture. Find me an appropriate picture for Taco Hat. Here we go. This is an appropriate one. All right, but anyway. So he say, they sent me the picture and the video. He say, the greatest round in boxing history, ladies and gentlemen. The greatest round in boxing history. He didn't took it away from Hagler and Hearns. This man that gave the greatest round in boxing history to some random fight where a Latino dude beating up a black dude. Man, you can't make this up. Bro, it ain't that much jigging in the world, fam. It ain't that much. I'm sorry. It ain't that much jigging in the world, fam. You can't. Come on, man. It's ridiculous. Man ain't got no self-respect, no pride. Yeah, but anyway, I have Devin Haney beating Brian Norman Jr. in a Masterclass. I think it's going to be a competitive fight for some rounds. I can see possibly Brian Norman winning 3 to 4 rounds. I can see that possibly 3 to 4 rounds. Possibly. But I think Devin Haney's going to win in a Masterclass. And I predict that after the fight, you're going to have a bunch of people criticizing Brian Norman, criticizing his father, and acting like Brian Norman was never that good anyway. And it's going to piss me off, to be honest with you. It's going to piss me off if they do it. You know what I mean? Insane say, yeah, Haney will stop Norman in 6 or 7, man. I hope that happens. If that happened, man, no disrespect to Brian Norman, but if that happened, bro, boy, I don't know, man. I might turn my camera on and run down the street screaming. Let me see here. BFTB say, hey, I'm not mad if Tank can rob his fans and cuss them out. Tank, he says that Taco Hat can jig and rob them too. Yeah, that's facts. Absolutely. Yeah, Tank, look, man. One thing about Tank, I ain't gonna lie though, I admire the pimping. You know what I'm saying? One thing about Tank Davis, I admire the pimping. Tank tell his fans, look here, 304. He called them 304. He called them every name in the book, and they still be, man, Tank, man, look, Tank, look, Javante Davis, Tank Davis, look, man, I'm gonna tell you about Tank, man, Tank is. I'm like, ugh, man, you out here with this man? Just he dragging y'all. He said, shut up and watch boxing, y'all. I mean, it is. Hey, I respect it, man. Tank got his hoes in line. That's one thing about Tank. Tank, listen. One thing about Tank, when it comes to his chicks, he got to beat them. He got to whoop the chicks and get them in line. But the men, woo wee, he ain't got to put hands. All he got to do is raise his voice, and them jokers get in line, don't they? The chicks give him a little hard time. He be having to slap on them a little bit. But them dudes, no, sorry. Them dudes, man, they gonna do what Tank tell them to do. They gonna drop down and get their eagle on. That's what they gonna do for Tank. Yeah, Tank be cooking them boys, and they still got love for him. Yeah, Tank, man, ain't no way. Keith Thurman raised his voice at me one time, and I was done messing with him. Look, homie, I rock with you, bro, but Keith Thurman said, what he said to me on the phone, he said something like, dang, man, didn't I just tell you this? I said, oh, what? You got me all the way messed up, ponytail. Okay? You just look like El DeBarge. I'll slap the mess out of you, bro. You ain't, look, you 140-some pounds. I don't care nothing about no boxing. Okay? You better quit talking to me like you one of the stylistics or something, bro. The man, didn't I just tell you yesterday? No, you ain't told me nothing. You talking to another person. What is you talking about? But see, some of these dudes, they different, though. They different like that. These dudes are, nah. Yeah, these dudes, they different. They ride or die for old Tank. It don't matter what he say, what he do. It don't matter how many times he kiss on another man, whatever. They gonna rock with him because they like his tattoos. They like the way he look. You know what I'm saying? And Lord forbid they ever meet him because they're gonna be talking about the way the man smell. Dude talking about they can relate to Tank. Yeah, I can relate to Tank. How you relate to Tank? How? Unless you just talking about the fact that you ain't got no daddy, then that's one thing. But like, what are you talking about? You can relate to Tank. Like y'all dudes just be making up stuff, man. Y'all just, you know what I'm saying? So I remember like back in the day when dudes used to act like they can relate to Mike Tyson. Yeah, man, Mike, man. See Mike from the hood, man. See Mike. Bro, listen. Y'all, you support Mike Tyson for the same reason you go to the zoo and look at the gorilla, silverback gorilla. You admire seeing the animalistic side of Mike Tyson, but you can't relate to Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson grew up in the streets, man. Mike Tyson was robbing people at 11 years old, man, out here living a life that a kid shouldn't even have to live, man. And then he got, you know what I'm saying, rescued by some white folks, you know what I'm saying, cussed him out and took him and taught him how to box and stuff like that, you know what I mean? You can't relate to that. You can't. You don't know nothing about that. You ain't never knocked nobody out. You ain't never robbed nobody. People just be saying stuff, bro. Trying to make themselves sound important. What's up with the condo? Jermaine, look at Jermaine up in here. Jermaine talking about some Tank is him in boxing game. Himothy Davis. Yep, that's real zesty. I don't know what Himothy? He is him. What does that mean? What does that mean he's him? Who is him? What's the standards of him? Because, you know, you got God, you know what I'm saying? Like, where does him follow underneath God? Or are they equal? It's like, because I know that's like some new terminology for the young boys. Like, I'm him. He's him. You know what I'm saying? So, like, does that mean like he's equal to God, or is he right underneath? What does him actually mean? What is he's him? What is him? His name is Javante. So what's him? Y'all gotta make it make sense. All these phrases y'all be using nowadays, this new generation. Oh, now you really tripping. Now you gonna try to steal Devin Haney shine. Now, oh Lord have mercy. Now they trying to call Tank Black Jesus. Ain't this about nothing? Man, get up out of here, bro. Until I tell you, I'll make a deal with you. I'll start calling Tank Black Jesus when Jesus come back. When Jesus come back and say, "Hey, 78, you a fool, bro. Tank. Tank. That's my guy. Tank. Okay, then I start calling him that. So until then, Devin Haney is Black Jesus. You ain't finna steal that one. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I hope Jake Paul put hands and feet on Gervonta Tank Davis just for him taking this little weird jig fight, taking this fight. And I hope Shakur Stevenson get beat up in sparring by Jake Paul. And I hope somebody record Jake Paul knocking out Shakur Stevenson or knocking him down. I hope they put it on the internet. Lord have mercy. Bro, I'm going to do a video every 5 minutes laughing. Yep. And I want Shakur to fall. Remember that tape when he was sparring and he acted like he broke his hand? He said, ah. Remember that? He was like, ah. I want Jake Paul to hit him upside his head. And I want Shakur to fall down and do that same noise. Ah. My brother Drew Titan LLC in the building. What it do, Drew? With the 2-piece. Appreciate the love, Drew. He said Tank just looked good to him. Hey, so that's what him mean. Oh, he's him. That means you look good to him. Okay, I get it now. That makes sense. When you say somebody is him, that means you look good. They look good to you. Yeah, you'd be like, yeah, hey, that's him right there. That's the one you've been talking about? Yeah, that's him. Dang, I see. Yeah, he do got the face tats. He got the leg tats too and the braids. Ooh, girl. He's him. Yeah, that Tank. My goodness gracious. Jay Good said Jake gonna kiss Tank in the forehead. Man, look, Jake Paul put up a picture, an AI picture of him kissing Tank, and didn't nobody say nothing, bro. Tank didn't even say nothing, bro. I'm like, bro, what is this, man? How this man put up a picture of him kissing Tank? Like, bro, even Jake Paul know that there is some zestiness going on. Even Jake the Snake know. He said, throw some perm on your attitude. You gotta relax. Let me see here. Yes, that's wild. But a picture surfaced of Devin Haney at a pool party where Diddy was there, and they talking about Devin Haney at the Diddy party. I'm like, bro, and I tried to tell y'all, kept trying to tell y'all keep talking about these Diddy parties, bro. I know plenty of people that been to Diddy parties, ain't never heard nobody say nothing crazy happened at a Diddy party. And I'm talking about chicks, 304s, who was hired to go to these parties. They never said nothing weird happened, and all these weirdos then took some Diddy's private situations with Cassie, his private little freak offs with Cassie, and try to make it seem like all the black people that's ever been to a Diddy party must be suspect or doing something weird. But all the white folks magically, they all legit. You know what I'm saying? All them white folks is at Diddy party, no problem with them. If you black, oh, you been to a Diddy party? You been to a Diddy party? Oh my God, Devin Haney was at the Diddy party. Ryan Garcia literally was posing in his underwear with a what do you call it? With a tie on. A tie, no shirt, in his underwear and socks. Who was that picture for? For the Zesties. Jermaine, I'm just messing with you, man. You know I know what him is. I'm just messing with you. I just want you to explain it. I just want you to explain it. Break it on down. Said Cat Williams pushed that BS too, because Cat Williams is a liar. I keep telling y'all, I like Cat Williams on some stuff, but Cat Williams is a liar. And people can't differentiate between, just because you like somebody's jokes and stuff, Cat Williams is a liar, man. Cat Williams is like every other celebrity. Let me give you, this is free game. I be telling y'all this on Patreon. Shout out to everybody who signed up to the Patreon. I told y'all this years ago. In the black community, the African American black community, FBA, whatever you want to call it, in the black community in America, we like spookism and mysticism. We like secrets. We like gossip, right? You know what I'm saying? The grapevine, shade tree talk, okay? So what happens is this. Even black folks that's not religious is spiritual for the most part. So you tell us a good ghost story, we love all that kind of stuff. So now, Robert Johnson told a fib way back in the day about going to the crossroads. And I went to the crossroads, right? And he made a deal with the devil. And the devil taught him, gave him some learning and taught him how to play a guitar so swell. But the truth of the matter is, Robert Johnson was an okay musician, and then he disappeared for 5 years practicing his guitar. And then when he came back to Mississippi, he was a much better guitar player, and he told people he went to the crossroads and made a deal with the devil that helped his legend grow, okay? And ever since then, black folks have been telling fibs about the devil and devil worship and conspiracies and this and that, because that's what sells. So that's what happened with the whole Illuminati. Black folks ain't had nothing to do with no Illuminati, but then magically, every rapper is an Illuminati. Look at how he's standing. Look at this symbol. And some rappers and celebrities even play into the Illuminati stuff just to sell more records, okay? Throwing up crazy signs and stuff just because they know y'all going to take it and make videos about it and stuff like that, right? So now, when it comes to the boy Cat Williams and other celebrities, what they do is they wait until they fall off. You ever notice nobody except for Dave Chappelle, at the height of their powers, nobody rages against the machine. It's always when they fall out of favor with Massa. It's always when they having a hard time getting a role or this and that. Then their excuse is, hey, yeah, they wanted me to sell out. Yeah, they wanted Illuminati. Yeah, they called me. Yeah, told me to bend over in the office. I said, no, man. Ooh, and then y'all eat it up and y'all run with it. It's all cap, bro. It's all cap. Okay, yes, there's some zesty dudes in Hollywood, but them dudes ain't got nothing to do with no Illuminati. They just zesty, and they're using their power. They're using their power the same way anybody, absolute power corrupts absolutely. The same way cops abuse their power, the same way priests abuse their power, and everybody abuses their power. All right? It got nothing to do with no Illuminati. It's just spookism and mysticism for the jigs. Because y'all, that's what y'all scared of all that stuff. So Cat Williams, like a lot of other people, now you even got Ray J out here lying now. Now you got Ray J out here pretending like he knows something about the Illuminati. Ray J, who been running around here, like this is Ray J is a definition of a $5 ninja. Okay, sit your $5 behind down before I make change. He the definition of that. Okay, this is Brandy little brother. Right, this man is running around here now talking about the Illuminati and all this. Man, shut up, Ray J. Just be quiet. Yeah, Jay Good, blood sacrifice. Every time somebody pass away, oh, sacrifice the Illuminati. Oh, y'all hear about D'Angelo? D'Angelo and Angie Stone, yeah, sacrifice from the illumination inside the third eye in the illumination, and then that's what be happening. And shut up, y'all know all this stuff, but you can't figure out how to get all your hours on your check. They still owe you 3-4 hours for overtime. You can't figure how to get that out, but you know everything about illumination and the stars and moons align and planet Xeon and man, shut up, bro. Just be quiet. You don't know what y'all talking about. Cat Williams is a liar, bro. He's an excellent con man, and that game work on people who desperate to hear it, because y'all think these celebrities are so much better than y'all. So when they come out and telling you some secrets, y'all believe it. See what I'm saying? Cause y'all want to be secretly, y'all want to be at them Diddy parties. Y'all want to be hearing it. Y'all want to be a fly on the wall and see what happened, what the celebrities do, what kind of bud they smoking, what kind of drinks they drinking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want to be a part of that. That's why when your check is $300, and you know you ain't got enough money to be doing nothing, you still ignorantly go to the liquor store and pay $60 for a big old bottle of Hennessy, just so you can feel like you're doing something. Yeah, I got that Henny, man. Yeah, I got that Henny. Yeah, the Henny. I got that Henny, bro. Yep. And you also got $240 left. I don't know how you gonna pay your bills with that. No, see, she straight. I'm gonna give my girl this $240. She be straight, you know what I'm saying? Cause see, the rent ain't nothing but like $1,600. You know what I'm saying? Her check gonna cover that. So basically, I give her the $240. That's gonna take care of the light bill. You know what I'm saying? She ain't gonna trip. You know what I'm saying? She see one thing about my girl. She cool. She ain't even gonna trip. Shut up, Ninja. Just shut up. I'm finna sit down and watch this Tank Davis fight, man. I'm finna watch this Tank fight again real quick, cause yeah, I want to see Tank when you know what I'm saying, his ring entrance. I want to see this Tank fight again. Say Trump said he considering letting Diddy out. If that happens, I want all the jigs to keep the same energy. Yeah, I ain't putting no faith in Trump though. I hope he do let Diddy out, but I ain't putting no faith in him. Trump is a smart guy. He's smarter than y'all give him credit for. Trump knows how to keep the attention off that Epstein list and the attention off of him. Boy, that man, hey, I'm trying to tell you something good. He know what he's doing. See, this is what I was talking about earlier. See, you don't like Cat Williams no more? See, when did I say I don't like Cat Williams? When did I say that? See, this is what I was just talking about this earlier in the show. No, Cat Williams is a liar. When it comes, listen, Cat Williams said, I like Cat Williams' jokes, right? I don't like when he started drifting off into other stuff. Cat Williams said that, it's all good, Spidey. Cat Williams said that he was a child prodigy. And when he was 13 years old, or did he say 13? No, I think he said younger than that. He said he was a child prodigy, and he said he was reading full books by like 6 or 7 years old. He was reading books, and he was like a child prodigy. But if you're a child prodigy and you're that, what you're saying, your name is going to be in the papers somewhere. Where were you? Nobody can find any record of this child prodigy. Then he says he left home at 13. He left home and traveled, hitchhiked across the country, and nobody ever messed with him. Listen, I've been outside for a long time. This is why I do know. Ain't no 13-year-old boy that's 4'1", traveling cross country hitchhiking, and not one grown creep tried you. Don't believe it, sir. You can tell somebody else that. You can tell somebody else. This is a wicked world we live in. Tell somebody else them lies. What were your parents at where they let you leave the house at 13, and somehow ain't nothing ever happened to you? You became a pimp. You got you got the perm. You cracking jokes. You doing? Come on, Cat. You gotta stop these lies, Cat. Cut it out. I had that robe, but I turned it down. I did this and stop it, man. A lot of these people got mental health issues. I'm telling y'all, some of these people is bipolar and stuff like that. And it's a lot of people bipolar, a lot. I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all, it's people in this chat bipolar. Y'all don't even know it. It's a lot of people that have different types of mental health issues, and they have not disclosed that to people. You know what I'm saying? I'm just telling you what I know. If it weren't for the movie, you wouldn't even know Aretha Franklin had issues. What's the sister name who she always plays somebody's mama on all of the black movies? What's that beautiful sister name? What's her name? What's the sister name who always played everybody's mama on all the movies? She was Tina Turner mama, and What's Love Got to Do with It? She was in Poetic Justice. She was Tupac mama. What's her name? Jennifer Lewis? What's her name? Is it Jennifer Lewis? I think her name is. Yeah, Jennifer Lewis. There she go. All right, now Jennifer Lewis, she's bipolar as well. I just seen her say that in an interview. Bro, it's plenty of people that have issues that you wouldn't know until they disclose those issues to you. And I believe Cat Williams got his own issues too. These people just be lying, bro. They be saying stuff and just running their mouth talking. But I like Cat Williams' his comedy. I just don't like when he started lying about goofiness. He said Cat Williams said Weinstein tried him, yet his story didn't end with him whooping Weinstein. Hey, talk about it, brother. Talk about it. This is what I'm trying to. People don't read between the lines. They don't read between the lines. How you always end up in some zesty position? Like I didn't like when he told that fake story about being in the he said I was in a Hollywood party and I walked into a room and is that Professor Oberby? He just threw Professor Oberby under the bus as a joke. Everybody, black community eat it up. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Professor Oberby, that man's name ain't been good in the streets ever since that joke. He done went out here and said that mess about that man, and you got actually said, okay, Cat, listen, I've been to parties, right? I even been to I've been to parties that's been a little freaky. You get invited to a situation, and then somebody decide they finna, go in the room and smash the gas, right? We already know what they doing back there. I don't have a reason to go looking through doors. For what reason? The only reason I'll be going through somebody else's house, opening up doors, peeking in, is if I'm looking for action myself. Why am I going through somebody else's house, peeking through doors? Either I'm trying to steal some, or I'm trying to get into some action. Why am I going through somebody else's house, peeking through doors? That don't even make sense. Let me see what they doing up in here. Ooh, ooh. I mean, he ain't got no clothes on. Ooh, ooh, ooh. So you keep going to these parties. Cut it out, Cat. Children believe that stuff. Ninjas and gossiping ninjas and children believe that kind of nonsense. Okay, here we got us a question here. It says 78. Why did Devin run to 140 when Shakur became his mandatory? Northside, would you like to come on the show? If I could drop you a link, if you want to come on, or do you want me to just answer it? You know what I'm saying? If you would like to come on here, that'd be great. Matter of fact, forget it. I'm just going to answer the question so I can get out here and go make me something to eat real quick. Listen, Shakur Stevenson is a hater. Devin Haney had a 3-fight deal with Top Rank. Okay, Devin Haney fought George Kambosos twice, and then Devin Haney was trying to get the WBA to help him, get him to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. Tank Davis didn't want to fight, so Devin Haney fought the other guy who he had been waiting 5 years to fight, which is Vasil Lomachenko, for undisputed. He dogged Lomachenko, beat the mess out of him. You know what I'm saying? Beat you know what I'm saying? Beat the pink off that boy, right? Then Shakur Stevenson hops in the ring, talking about he wants some smoke, he want wreck. Lomachenko, I really wanted to fight. At that point, in the press conference, you saw Devin Haney and Bill Haney say, Bob ain't mentioned Shakur's name. We hear. You saw Devin Haney and Bill Haney openly trying to get the Shakur Stevenson fight, trying to re-sign with Top Rank. Top Rank did not re-sign him. Top Rank did not see the value in that fight. They did not sign Devin Haney again. So Devin Haney said, well, fine. Even without Top Rank, we'll offer you 25% of the overall proceeds, Shakur. Shakur Stevenson started crying like a little thing that he is. That's not fair. That's not fair. 25%. I'm going to tell the WBC. I'm telling. So he ran, and they try to make Devin give Shakur something he ain't even earned. Devin was like, bye. I'm going to stay here. I can stay in this weight division to the end of the year to see if I can get the Shakur fight or the Tank Davis fight. Neither one of them accepted the fight. Those are facts. So Devin went up and fought the reigning WBC 140-pound champion, Regis Prograis, who all y'all said was the best at 140 at the time. Devin moves up, dogs him, and then all of a sudden Regis is trash. See how that works? Jermaine says 78, he dogged Loma. Wow, you a lie, and the truth ain't in you. Well, first of all, Let me see here. Let me see. You said I'm a lion. So let's go over to see. Let me see if I can find this. Let's see. Okay. One second, I'm just trying to pull something up because he said I was lying. So let me get it here. Here we go. Here we go. Oh wow. Is it gonna let me put this up here? Hold on, give me a second. I got you. They try to pull a fast one. They didn't want to let me put this up here, but I'm finna work it out anyway. One second. There we go. Here we go. Let me put this on the screen for you since I'm lying. Since the truth ain't in your boy. Here you go. Here you go, Jermaine. Right here. Now, they say a picture worth 1,000 words. What's that worth to you, Jermaine? You see Devin Haney beating a dog mess out of Loma, and you see Loma. See, that's one of them cries that take a minute to kick in. You know how when your mama hit you with the belt, and it's such a shock to you, you don't cry instantly. You lose your breath for a second, and then when it finally come out, that's what Loma doing. Look at him. You don't have to cry alone. I'll be right by your side to help you move on. Baby, dry your eyes. You've got to be strong. You understand me? Dry your eyes. Please don't cry. You can be strong if you just hold on. Dry your eyes. Please don't cry. Hold on. Come on, Loma. Dry your eyes. Please don't cry. You can be strong if you just hold on. Yeah, boy he got dog walked. He got beat up and down the ring. Little Loma. That's what happened to him, Jermaine. He got whooped on. But anyway, man, I'm finna go and make me something to eat. I'm hungry as ever. And for the record of the money, man, listen here, man. I made my decision. McDonald's got the best coffee, bro. I'm sorry. Dunkin' Donuts used to be my favorite. I was avoiding McDonald's, bro. But I'm going to tell you something. Large coffee, black, with a shot of espresso, forget about it. 78 Sports TV, salute to the mighty ODBC. Smash that like button, share the video, y'all. Hot y'all in a minute. We up out of here. Deuces.